Been a while since I did that.
Good.
So, how are you? Welcome, welcome,
Happy New
welcome.
Year to you and Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Happy New Year. And what's up, my boy B Borrao? Thank you so very much for joining us, brother. I really do appreciate you. Yeah, already. Yeah, we've we moved up, man. We're here. We are the start of 2025. What a year! I mean, we've seen a lot, we've done a lot, we moved a lot. I
Yes.
do apologize for those of y'all that were expecting me to do shows earlier during the week, but I had some family matters that I had to attend to. So, but we're here. We're here now. Hopefully, we'll get Cindy Ramos in here. She's having some difficulties logging in, as we all do. We're getting back into the groove of things.
Yes.
Luis, thank you very much for joining us, Luis. He says Happy New Year. Thank you so very much.
Happy New
And
Year.
B says Happy. He says, "What's up, Barbie? How are you?"
Hi.
And Joe Herrera, the guys, our brothers from over there at the Hanu Up Radio.
Whoop.
They've been advertising. Go to Alexa because they're on Alexa now. So be sure you go check them out. They can play that. They can play
Fancy.
their jams there at Alexa. They said Happy New Year, my friend. And definitely, he says you're welcome. Of course, thank you so very much, both of you. And you know what? I'm really excited about this show because we do cover conjunto. We really do. We cover conjunto a lot, but it's not every day we get to talk to conjunto royalty
Yes.
because we have one of the few female performers in conjunto, but she has been blazing a trail for many to follow, and it's a bright, blazing trail. And I am so honored and proud to have the one and only Cindy Ramos here with us today. And so I'm really excited to be able to talk to her. She's got a lot of stuff going on, so
Mhm.
we want to do that. And, B says Happy New Year's to all the beautiful people in the chat room as well. So are you ready, B? I mean, Patricia, you ready?
I'm a huge, huge fan of Little Miss Cindy Ramos. I love Conjunto. Conjunto is my heart. To have her on the show, it's such an awesome thing. I love this lady. She's such a hard worker. Her and her husband, I mean, they put it all out there. And that woman can sing some
I know
Conjunto.
she can.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
and
ready.
and don't forget she's also very very beautiful. So
Yeah, of
that's it.
course, of
Of
course.
course, of course. So let's go ahead and roll that intro and bring in Miss Cindy Ramos. It goes like this.
Okay, honey.
We're ready to dance, are we?
Are
Okay.
you ready? Are you ready?
Hey, there she is. Merry Christmas
Hello.
and Happy New Year to you, most beautiful Cindy. How are you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing so good. Happy New Year, guys. It's so good to
Happy
see
New
you
Year.
again.
Thank you so very much. I do appreciate you joining us. And,
Of
I'm sorry
course.
that, we had all these technical difficulties, of course, it happens though, but I mean, it's the new year and hopefully you had a good Christmas and an even better New Year
We
celebration.
did. We did. We had a beautiful Christmas. New Year, usually we just stay here with our four-legged babies because you know how they're scared of the fireworks and everything. So we usually don't do it. And then Omar has been under the weather, so we
Oh,
just kind of stayed home. Happy New Year, Ricky Lee.
hi, Ricky.
Yeah. And Happy New Year says, Gracie says Happy New Year.
Hi,
And
Happy New
and
Year,
B also
everybody. Everybody's
says Happy New
here.
Year. And Fred, yeah, there's a lot of people here. Thank you so very much, guys, for joining us.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you've got a lot of stuff going on, girlfriend. I mean, I'm really glad that you're here to share some of that information with us, so that way we can stay
Yes.
ahead, and everything else. And so, yeah, Luis over there in California, he says, "Good evening, Cindy. How was your New
Good
Year?"
evening, California. I love it. You have a lot of people here.
Yeah,
Awesome.
We got them all over the place. We go live on 7 different platforms, and
Okay.
then we're also live on the radio station and live on Roku TV.
Roku.
So
Oh,
if you, yeah,
wow.
so we're live on a lot of different places.
Yeah.
Also says, "What's up, guys? Hey, how you doing?" So,
Oh, hi.
yeah, so it's cool. So just off the bat, I mean, you've got a lot of music that's out. You know, you have your Mingo special, which is really kicking it right now. It's doing really, really well.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're so proud of the Mingo special. We were actually we were invited to the Guadalupe Conjunto Awards during the summer, and Mingo Saldivar was going to. So this is the backstory to that single. Mingo Saldivar was going to be there to receive his Lifetime Achievement Award.
yeah,
So
lifetime.
yeah, we were chosen to do um, uh, just something to honor him, a special performance, and that's where the idea came about. A lot of people liked it the way they that we did it at the show, and we said, you know what, let's go in the studio and record it. So that's why we decided to do that in honor of Mingo Saldivar. I remember growing up to his music. My family, we all loved him, and it was a really good thing, I think, that we did. So, we're
Oh yeah.
proud of what we did.
No, no, it's a great song, and you know Mingo, he's a legend.
He's a
He's
legend.
one of the beginners and everything else. Actually, he's one of the people that I didn't get to interview for. I've been doing a documentary on the
Mhm.
beginnings of Tejano music and conjunto
Okay.
music, and he's one of the people that we had been trying to organize. But it's a really hard, complicated thing because I'm so far away from the Valle. It takes me forever,
Mhm.
to get down
Okay.
there. It's one of these things. I think I'm like 11 hours away from Brownsville.
Oh,
So
wow. Yeah,
yeah,
you're
it's
far.
it's far. I know when I was doing a music video for Sonia de la Paz, and
Uh-huh.
she's in Laredo, and she's like, "Hey, so where are you?" Because she was expecting me in like 12, and I was still driving. And I don't know. I'm far. All I know is I'm far, far away. There's nothing here, just the road. There's no trees, no mountains. There's not even buzzards to eat my dead flesh. There's nothing. Just the middle of nowhere. It's
Where do
just,
you live, Lawrence?
I live in West Texas, so
Okay.
yeah, I live in
Yeah.
West Texas up there. So I'm quite a ways, Texas educator. Yeah, so I'm kind of I'm a good ways
Yeah,
away. So
you're far.
yeah, I'm far, very far away. Omar says, "How's my buddy Omar doing?" There you go. So
Oh, yeah, Omar's under the weather right now.
Hmm, that's
He
yeah,
sad.
he he had started getting a little bit sick this past weekend that we went to the studio. And
mhm.
yesterday well, no, what day is it today? New Year's Eve is when he was really feeling it. I said, you know what, just go to bed, and I'll stay here with the kids and everything. So he's been in bed, but hopefully tomorrow he'll be a little better.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hilda says, "Hi, hello everyone. How are you doing
Yeah,
over there?"
hi.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. My
Yes.
voice is kind of leaving me because we were actually practicing earlier today. Because I don't know if you know, but I sing with Joanna Ray. I sing in
Oh, I didn't know that.
I do,
That's
and
cool.
and I play some instruments and stuff. I'm not saying
Oh,
I'm good.
just some.
I'm not good. I just feel the void is what I do. So um,
Oh.
Don't believe him. He's good.
yeah, I'm just a guy, just a regular old Joe from Vancourt, Texas. Nobody special. But no, so when's the next chance, or when's the next opportunity we're gonna get to see you perform?
Okay, well, we're working on some dates for 2025, so we do want to, just let everyone know that we will be, getting back on stage. We did take a short break in December,
Hmm.
because I wanted to stay home. It was already it was
Yeah,
already a lot of traveling and everything, and sometimes you just feel like you want to be home with the kids and cook some food and be here with them. And I said, you know what, let's take a short break. But during that break, we have actually been going back and forth recording.
mhm.
So that's really what we've been working on. Bumper.
Yeah.
And
Hey, Bumper.
yeah, he's on. Saludos,
Mhm.
happy new year.
Yeah, he says,
La Peña,
little,
hi.
little show of, hey, how are you doing, Bumper? And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to
Merry
you,
Christmas,
bro.
Happy New
Yeah.
Year.
You know
Yeah.
what was funny? I sent a Merry Christmas to Bumper, and then right afterwards, I sent one to Sonny, and Sonny called me back, and he's like, "Dude, I'm sorry, I missed your message. I'm at the store," and I was like, "What are you doing? It's like the day before Christmas, bro." Talk about a
Shopping.
procrastinator. I was done like a week before. I've never been
Oh,
that.
okay.
I had all of my Christmas stuff. How was your Did you do all your Christmas shopping early, or do you wait till the last minute?
Well, I mean, I December 24th this at night, I was still receiving some Amazon packages.
How about
Same,
you? How about you, Barbie?
same.
Yeah. No,
Same.
I do it throughout the entire year. Throughout the
Oh
entire
no,
year.
Oh, okay, okay.
no, I
And
can't do
then and then
that.
I don't know if I paint as well. So I do a lot of my own gifts that I make and stuff like that. And so like I don't know if you saw the painting that was at the Tejanos Toys for Tejanitos.
No, I
That
didn't get to see that.
yeah, I did the painting that was in there. So and I was pretty happy about that one. But yeah, I take time because everybody that's they're all adults, and so they have more than enough money to get what they want. And good God Almighty, it's so difficult to get something for somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of
You're like,
course.
how can you? I mean, when they ask me, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I got everything. I don't want it. I bring back 8-track tapes. I don't know. I mean, what could you do? But no, it's interesting to me how some people they just bounce around and they're like,
Yeah.
wait till the very last minute. It's Tejano time from DAFW,
Tejano
says
time.
Aiden.
Hello. It's Tejano
Ramos.
time.
Yeah, thank you so very
Um,
much for joining
Tejano
us,
check,
buddy.
Tejano talk. You have a lot of people here.
Yeah,
Yes.
we pull in
Awesome.
a good crowd. We pull in a good
Yes.
crowd.
Hilda Peña. Saludos.
Hmm. Yeah, and
Barbie Chick, how have you been, girl? I haven't seen you.
I know. I've been good. I've been happy.
That's
Just doing the family thing. And it's funny when he said about when Lauren said about you don't know what to get like adults and stuff for Christmas.
yeah.
I literally was asking Santa for a new back. I mean, when we get a certain age, we want new body parts.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that was on my Christmas list. I need a new back. I have chronic back pain all the time. So I was like,
Oh
Santa,
my
please
God,
give me
are
a new
you
back.
serious?
Yes, girl.
I never knew sciatic pain existed. I'm like, what
Yes.
is this? What?
That's what I'm
So
talking about.
I guess
that's
I'm suffering from that now.
Me too. Me too.
that's tough because what you do as a child or when you're younger, it affects you later on.
Yes,
You
it
know,
does.
Yes, I'm
and
learning that. I'm learning
yeah,
that.
and so like for me, when I was in the military, I was jumping out of planes and helicopters and all this other stuff, playing GI Joe. And now I'm like, oh wow,
Oh
I have
yeah.
trouble getting out of bed, much less getting out of
I
the
go
freaking.
snap, crackle, pop when I get out of bed.
No.
Yeah.
Hard.
I like Ricky Duran says a reel to reel. I used to use reel to reels, man. When
What
I
is
was in a reel to reel recorder, like because I said
Mhm.
Oh,
8-track
okay.
tapes,
Mm-hmm.
that's funny because I used to use it when I
8-track.
first started. Yeah, when I first started in radio, we had cartridges that were like 8-track tapes, and that's what we put our commercials on there. And so it
Yeah.
was kind of funny, but yeah, no, yeah, we do get old, but we still move forward. We still do what we do. Our body tends to tell us you can't do that anymore. Don't try
Yes.
it. You know,
Yes. For
but
sure. Yeah, but that's what I was asking Santa for was a new back this
And
year.
you back.
yeah, but the love is there, right? We
Oh
still
Yeah.
have so that's what motivates us is the love that's there. Now I know you're kind of you're in that zone, Cindy, because you're doing conjunto music and
Yes.
you're one of the few females that do conjunto music, and you're a trailblazer that way. I mentioned it earlier in the introduction how you're blazing a trail that's very, very bright for women to follow that, because not a lot of women go into conjunto music, but you know, uh, I think one of the things that's really awesome is that you make all of the songs your own. Even when you do, like when you did Mingle's, Mingle's music, uh, there's you own everything that you do. It's very much a Cindy Ramos song. We know
Thank
we
you.
always we always cover other tunes. We always do, but you very much. And I've seen you do it live because I remember I recorded some video of you
Yeah.
in Las Vegas. But
Yeah.
what's your motivation? You got somebody running around back there.
It's my daughter. I don't think she knows I'm live. She didn't know. I'm so sorry.
What's your
Uh,
longest time you've had your Christmas tree up after New Year's? I've had mine up till Valentine's.
Oh no. As soon as
Oh,
I go back to work, because I don't know if you know that I'm a teacher, but
mhm.
whenever I go back, like this year, I'm going back January 7th.
Mhm.
Before the day before, I take everything down because then I know that I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But going back to your question, um, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Oh, just your motivation for your music that
Well,
you've
my
been doing.
motivation, I think it's just, it's the type of music, and everybody asks me, why conjunto? And
Mhm.
conjunto is more of a man-dominated genre. It's how was a and don't get me wrong, when I started, I wanted to do conjunto. There were a lot of people that would tell me, no, that's not for you. You don't sound good doing it, and
Yeah.
they still tell me, you don't sound good doing it. You shouldn't be doing it. It's just not for you. And I think, I have my career, I have my education. It was time for me to do not my hobby, but my second love in life. And
Hmm.
if I was going to choose my second career, it was going to be what I wanted to do. And conjunto is my heart and soul. Like Barbie says, you grow up listening to it, you appreciate it. It's nostalgic. It's what you love. I
Hmm.
all these songs that I do on stage. I remember, my dad playing them when we were small. He was a Ruben Naranjo fan, and I remember all those songs. And it's a beautiful feeling. And I think we're talking about age and everything, and I think I'm at an age where I'm gonna do what makes me happy.
Oh
I
yeah.
think you get to that age that you're like it's not about anybody else anymore. It's about what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. And I think that's why I chose to stay in this genre. It's very hard. I'm not going
Hmm.
to say it's easy, because, like you said, it's a very few females, and I've had those long talks, with Linda. Linda Escobar. She's a very good friend of mine, and we've had our conversations, and it's just what we love. It's in our blood. It's our
Yes.
culture. It's what we grew up with, and it's about time. I get to do what I want to do. So
Yeah.
that is why I'm doing conjunto.
No, no, most definitely. Ricky says church. Yeah. Preach, preach. Yeah,
Great.
definitely. Because it's true. I mean, it's true.
Oh,
That's the compliment that I was giving you, is that regardless of what song it is, or if it's a remake or a cover or anything else, you own it. You do it.
Mhm.
You do
thank
it Cindy
you. I
Ramos way.
try. I
And
try.
that's the thing that separates a cover band and an artist.
Correct. Yeah.
It's owning your music, owning it, doing it your way, owning it, and being determined to do it your way and only your way, because uh, um, we're pressured, as
Yeah.
always, to move one way or to do another way,
Yeah.
and we
In
are.
every part of life, in every aspect of your
Mhm.
life, you get
Yeah.
pressured to do what others want you to do, and sometimes you don't
Mhm.
do what is in your heart.
Yeah,
So
and
that's something that I've learned.
yeah, most definitely. That was one of the reasons that I stopped painting in the first place. When I used to paint all the time, but I would give them away. I wouldn't sell them. And then when I got real sick, I started selling them to raise money for my operation. By the way, to get a transplant for me was $185,000. Is how much it cost.
Mhm.
And so I was selling everything, And
Mhm.
so I started painting to sell them, and it just quit being fun for me. It
Mhm.
started being something that was a job. So I quit, and I didn't do it for
Yeah.
like, I don't know, for like 4 years, 5 years. I didn't pick up a paintbrush. And I always used to say, if I win the lottery today, tomorrow I'll be painting. You know, because
Yeah.
it's been my first love. You
Right.
know, and but I completely understand how you're at a point where you can do what what Cindy wants to do, you know, and
Yeah.
like Ricky says, same in radio. Yes, I did not know how many people were listening to us actually until Bumper asked me. We were having lunch, and he's like, "Well, how many people really listen to you, bro?" And I was like, I don't know. I've been doing it for years, and I never once looked at my audience because it didn't matter to me because I
Mhm.
was just doing what I wanted to do. And when I looked, and it was like at the time, it was like 75,000 people, and I was like, "Oh my
Oh,
god!" I was like 75. That
that's
okay? Now I need to pay attention. and and now
yeah.
it's now we're bridging 100,000 people, 100,000 listeners a month. And so and we've been steady. And that's one of the reasons we do this show now. So because they
Mhm.
were like, "Hey, talk to the artist. We want to see the artist," and because it's mostly military guys. And
Mhm.
that was what was motivating me because I remember being on this being the holidays as a veteran. I had plenty of holidays that I didn't come home. I was nowhere home. When you're in the military, you don't clock out. You don't
Mhm.
have time off. You're on 24/7 until you get back to garrison. And when you get back, you're still working every day. There's no time off unless you request time off. And so it's a part of your life every day. So a great escape is music. Music, you can remember things. You can smell certain smells. You can even taste certain tastes. It brings you back home. It brings you back to these things, and it's a very powerful medium
I
that
like how you say that music brings you back home, and
yeah.
it does, and it does. And Mary Jane, I don't know if Mary Jane is here. Mary Jane Segura, she's a great friend of ours. She's always said music keeps us young. So that's another thing.
Well,
For sure.
I don't know about that because my blood type is dust. So
No, but I mean, music. I've always done music my whole life. I remember being, you know, 13, 14, and singing for my family, and I remember, not even going to prom or not doing all these high school activities because I was already gigging.
mhm,
So I've done it for so many years. I don't think I could ever live without it. And so
yeah.
when I had the opportunity to start again, I wanted to start off,
Right.
where what I knew was going to make me happy. And don't get me wrong, my first project, when I started coming back into the scene, my first project was the Tejano album, which I did with Lorenzo Banda, which is somebody that we're still recording with right now. Papo Banda, he's a amazing producer. The first project he did for us was Tejano, and it had a little bit of Tejano, it had conjunto, it had mariachi, it had conjunto as well, norteño. It also had norteño. It was a little bit of everything, and just listening through to the whole album and to the different things that the different genres I was doing with him. I always felt more comfortable with conjunto, and I felt like that was home, like what you were saying right now.
Mhm,
And
Exactly.
so we talked about the second album, and we both decided, because I don't know if a lot of people might not know this, but Papa was very much conjunto influence. He started with conjunto before doing Excelencia, before Elida, before all these projects that he's been. I've known Papo for many, many years, and so he's his heart and soul as well is conjunto. So when we talked about it, and we decided the next project is going to be conjunto, I was ecstatic. I was like, yes, this is what we want. And then, of course, we knew the challenge. It's going to be very hard because there's very few female conjunto artists, and it's hard. It's hard, and not a lot of people accept it, but a lot of people do love it. And
yeah.
we've met so many friends along the way. We've heard so many stories of people that they tell us, oh, we drove all the way over here to see you. And those stories, they make it all worth it. All these people that follow us, the people that message me, they love our music, and they love a female doing conjunto, which is
Right.
something very different. Is what, I guess it keeps me going, and it motivates me to move on.
Well, Yaya Moreno here, she says, H Town in the house, only
Yay!
to see the best female conjunto artist, Cindy
That's
Ramos.
right.
There you go.
Yay! Yeah, she's here with us.
Definitely. No, no, it's a compliment, like I said, blazing a trail and letting people know that you don't the limitations that you put on yourself are you putting them on yourself.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
if you tell yourself no, you've already lost. You should always tell yourself yes, let them tell you no, and even then don't accept it. Let them say it and
That's
prove
one
them wrong.
thing I've learned. Don't accept it. Don't
Mhm.
accept it if you are ever told no, because if you feel it's the right thing to do in your heart and you think you're in the right path, you do it.
I started making money the very first time I started singing. It was at a karaoke bar. I started singing, and I just made a ton of money because they were paying me to step off the stage, quit singing, and so
Nice.
they're like, "Please stop! You're hurting us. Here's more money. Get off." No, just kidding. So why don't we go ahead and take a listen to Mingo Special? So because that's the song that you've been promoting, we'll take a listen to it. We'll be right back with the one and only Cindy Ramos. That's her right there.
Woo!
And then we got the one and only Barbie Chick right there,
Barbie chick.
and I am Indio right here on the radio.
Soy como el pájaro negro. eran tus labios y ese corazón. Tu amor ya me dominó. Fue tu llama de fuego la que me alcanzó. He caído y salir jamás no puedo. Me has rendido en tu rueda de fuego. Ay, amor, dame tu calor, dame tu calor, dame tu calor, dame tu calor. Ay, amorcito.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, if you're dancing that, you're gonna get off. It's like, oh,
I love her music. I love it, love it, love it.
Thank you. Thank you so
You
much.
could always find me whenever I go out to her show. Guess where I'm always at? Miss Cindy can tell you. Right
In
at
front
the
of the
front.
stage, girl.
You're like, here I is. Here
You
I
already
is.
know.
Great time.
Well, I mean, it's good. At least there, where we're at, and
Yeah.
everything else, and it's wonderful. And I love the fact that you have a lot of content available.
Yeah.
For people, you do have a YouTube channel that people can go and check out. You've got a lot of live footage there. I know I talked to Omar the last time you were on. I talked to him
Yes.
for a long time, talking over, what equipment we have. I got a new baby.
I have a lot of content, a lot of video, a lot of things because of Omar.
Yes.
This is my
I didn't
this is
even
my
know
new
I there was a time I didn't even know I had a TikTok, but you know.
yeah, that's my Christmas gift to myself. It's a
Awesome. Yeah,
nice thing
he's still got packages coming in into the house, So I know how that is. There's a lot of toys.
and you're like, what's going on here?
Right?
Yeah. I'm like, why another camera? I just don't understand. But
Right.
everything it's for you. Okay, then it's for me.
Yeah. Why does it have your name on it?
Thank you, Ford Muscle Luis. He likes my jam.
Thanks so very much. Yeah, yeah, yes. Is that in the barbecue
Awesome.
in front of the recording, dancing all the time?
Yes.
Yeah, she's always in the front,
Mhm.
recording, dancing, and singing with me also.
There you go.
I love her. I love Cindy.
That was one of the
Me
things
too.
that, when we first started getting together, Patricia and I, we clicked right away because first of all, it was our love for music. We both believe that good music needs to be heard.
Yes.
We are not the type
Yeah.
that dictates people. You have to hear this and you can't hear that. No, all music, good music needs to be heard. That's
Yeah,
first and foremost. And then secondly, it's the fact that we enjoy what it is that we do. And
yeah.
so we want to help everyone, give them an opportunity to be heard. That's the main motivator. The only way we can level up is together. The only way we can do it is together. We cannot do it apart. We have to
I
do
agree with you. I've always given a lot of credit to the DJs and people like you guys that you could easily just be spending time at home or with the wife or husband, boyfriend, but you decide to do this on your own time and it's just like me also. My kids right now were like, are we gonna watch a movie? Hey, I gotta do this. Is my baby, let me do this. And
Exactly.
this is we do it because we love it and it's because of people like you guys that take the time to put our music out there like DJs, like radio, like everybody that hosts all these podcasts, all these shows that are on social media. It takes a lot. I know that it does. A lot of your time. It takes a lot of money, a lot of a lot of your personal life, and you do it because you love it, and at the same time you're helping the industry. And I think, I've always appreciated, a lot of people that I meet in the industry, like you guys, that you do a lot for the industry. Thank you for everything that you do.
Yeah.
Well, we
For
we
sure.
try. I mean, what we do is, we try to help each other. I mean, Barbie has the show off promotions where she's
Yeah.
always, helping out in the Latin community and there in Houston, and
Hmm.
it's always needed.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, she's got to leave at 9 o'clock because she's got another event that
Oh
she's
my
got.
gosh, girl.
And but it's part of what we do,
Yeah.
to help promote
And it's
every.
appreciated. It's appreciated.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have to maintain our presence. We have to keep moving
Yes.
forward and pushing everything forward. A new year. It's a new year, and
New
hopefully
Year.
we'll keep pushing everything forward. I mean, I really enjoyed your performance in Las Vegas. I have the
Oh,
footage,
thank you.
and so it was really awesome. I think that was the one time where I got to see you without being hurried. Because the last time before that, I don't remember where it was that I got to see you, but I needed to go somewhere else, and
Oh, okay.
it's always one of those things. I'm always getting pulled from somewhere. Hey,
Yeah.
go here, go over there.
Well, that was an awesome opportunity that we had that year, being in Vegas. It was amazing. It was, probably the first time they had, no, I'm probably not, because I'm sure they had taken Linda before. First time they had taken a female conjunto, and it was awesome. It was awesome. We had a great time. We were so happy to be able to showcase what we had, and we hope to come back again, because we've got so much new stuff coming that I'm so excited about. And we hope that people get to see it. We have a new original music, and new, I mean, we've just got so much going on. And I
Mhm.
feel like that I feel like we hope that this year, we're able to come back to the venues, the big venues that we were doing, and the events, so that they can see what we have
Right.
in store for them.
You're right. So where can we go to see or
So
get more information from you?
you cannot, yeah, I mean, apparently I have all social media platforms.
Hmm.
So
Yes,
I've
you
got
do.
my TikTok, of course, Cindy Ramos. I've got my Facebook and my Instagram, and of course my YouTube channel. And I'm always I've got, of course, all of us have our personal Facebook, and then our fan page as well. But I'm always answering messages. A lot of the times they message me, they want to know about merch, or they want to know where we're playing, and I always return the messages. And Omar is very active on my social media. And any information for any bookings, any shows, any merch, any music that anybody would like, just contact us on social media, especially Facebook. He's more active on Facebook. And
Right.
you can also always email me. My email is super easy: Cindy Ramos 2204, and it's Gmail.
See that, and that's
So yeah, there's a QR code.
the QR code, Cindy Ramos. It takes you to Cindy's Facebook, so that way you can go
Yeah.
ahead and click on
And
that.
we'll answer right away. We always do. We always do. And then sometimes they ask us some kind of funny, silly things, but we still, we're still
Yeah, and no, it's really good. Actually, I have one of your shirts that I have.
Yay!
I'm a I practice what I preach. I go out and buy merch. And
Oh, well, thank you
yeah.
for that,
So,
Lauren.
well, we have to. It's one of
Yeah.
those things. We have to do everything the correct way. It's the only way. And like our station here, if you are a new artist or if you are a new band and you want to have your music heard, send it in admin@cuberadio.net. It has to have two things. It has to be recorded in industry standards, and it has to have an ISRC code. That is
Mhm.
for you, not for me, so that way you can get royalties. Cuba Radio is a fully accredited radio station with ASCAP, CSOR, ASCAP, BMI, CSEC, and SOCOR, and all licensing that's required of a radio station. So send
Okay.
it on in, so that way we can level up together. That's what we need to do. But yeah, go ahead
Of
and check out that
course.
Cindy Ramos's Facebook and get her information and check out her music and everything else. I
All music, what you're listening to and music that has been recorded previously is on all digital platforms, guys. You can download it anywhere that you can download music. Cindy Ramos y su conjunto is there. And, we're very proud of our new single and coming maybe February. We still haven't, decided on the date. We've got some new music coming out. And the best part of this is that it's new original music. So I'm so excited about it. It's new, something that I wrote, and
oh wow.
I was writing. When I first did my first albums, I would write a lot, and then I stopped. I don't know why, but I've been getting inspired again. So this is going to be something new, something that's original, and something that I hope everybody can, well, most people can relate to, because I like to write about things that situations people go through, relationships, and especially women. Yes.
Oh
You
yeah, us guys
already
don't have a
know
good
how it's gonna be.
we don't have a good reputation with women.
No, no, it's
even,
both ways. But no, I'm
even
hoping that
though
he likes it.
even though I am not your typical guy, I don't I was raised differently than most regular guys. We have for Native Americans, we think of women differently.
Mhm.
We think of
Mhm.
them. That's why we call it Mother Earth. We don't call it Father Earth. We think of women in a high esteem. You
No.
know, uh, uh, you know, for us, it's like you give a woman a house, she will give you a home. You give her some food, and she will give you a meal. You give her you know you give her some children, she will give you a family. You give her some love, she will give you a life. you know there's not one man on this planet that walks without a woman. He
Mhm.
can't be here without her. He's nobody without a woman. He won't be here. So it's sometimes people want to twist it and make it archaic, but it's incorrect. The mentality or the thought processes that people have of what a Native American is, that they're always, you know, training to fight and all this other stuff, is incorrect. Our greatest possession, we don't have possessions. Our idea of being rich is not how much you get, it's how much you give away.
Mhm.
Uh, our greatest possession is the woman that you have, you know, and even when they have two wives, it's not the same thing as the Mormons. It's not like that at all.
Mhm.
You are great if you have two wives because you're taking care of two people. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? It's not about the carnal knowledge. It's about being able to take care of two people at one time. That you're a great man. It's hard enough to take care of one person, but to take on two people and take care of them, give them food and house and everything else, that's a great expense. That's the way we think.
Well, you just gave me some very good material to write about.
He was all
well,
like, "What are you talking
well,
about?"
it's the people don't have the real understanding. It's where are you going to be? We say you live forever on the lips of those that you affect. So how are you going to be remembered? How do you want to be remembered? Do you want to be remembered as a mean person? Then that's how they're going to talk about you when you die. If you're a mean person, they're going to talk about you as being mean. But if you are a good person, they'll talk about you as a good person, and that's how you'll live forever. Your life is written in the stars. This is not ours. This house, the earth does not belong to us. It's borrowed. We borrow it from our children. It belongs to them. And our name is not my name is not mine. My name is borrowed from my ancestors. So you have to be careful what you do with it,
Yeah.
because that's how they're going to be known. So there's a lot of that stuff. So
Okay.
just write it.
I'm hoping that people identify with this music, this new sound, these new songs that I'm writing, and I'm hoping that especially, I mean, yeah, beautiful words, yes. Uh, what you're
Well, thank
saying,
you.
Lawrence, I loved everything you were saying. You're actually kind of like teaching me some things here.
Alfredo says, "What's the lesson
How
of the
could I
day?"
say it?
You know, there's always a lesson of the day with him. You know that
Yes,
I just,
every
I
time.
I
never
don't
really
know.
listened, and I'm going to remember that because that's very good material, to write with. So, I've been very inspired, and I'm hoping that people do identify with it, male and female, and music is the best way to
Yeah, most definitely.
you know.
Music.
Get to.
That's one of the questions I ask a lot of people. Let me ask you this: have you ever
Uh-huh.
thought of the music that you sing, the music that you've written, the music that you've shared? Have you ever thought that this is the music that people are going to fall in love with? People are going to have their first dance to. They're going to have their first kiss to your music. They're going to get married to your music. They're going to listen to your song and remember their loved one has passed to your music. Have you ever thought of that?
I'm thinking of something else right now but that is something to think. Man,
Hey,
I need to have more conversations with you.
hey, Cindy, you should put in a lyric of Mother Earth, as Lawrence said. I think I
You
like
have
that
some
as
very
a
good
lyric.
ideas. Have you
Yeah.
thought of writing some songs?
I actually, believe it or not, I've actually written like 5 songs that have been on the charts.
Wow.
But
Yeah, I see where that comes from.
it's, but for me, it's like the thing. We're too busy in life. My grandfather used to say, "We need to listen to the wind." If you listen to the wind, you can hear the voice of God. We are so busy doing everything and trying, and we don't know what happened today because we were so busy doing all the things. It's all this noise in our head. We just need to be quiet for just a little bit and listen. you know a lot of people can't be quiet. They have to have noise. They don't even know what it is that they want to hear. They just need noise because it's quiet. They have to listen to themselves. There's not a demon on this planet. There's not a demon in hell that is more ferocious, more ugly, more fearful than a direct reflection of who you are, because you know your sins.
Right.
Hmm.
That's how you should live your life. Be better. It doesn't work. Every day you should wake up in the morning and say, "Can I be better today?" And try. It If you fail, that's okay. Try again tomorrow. But always try.
Yeah.
Always try. And that's how we keep
Hmm.
moving forward. We can make this world a better place if we all try together.
Of
Lauren
course.
Cindio makes you think he's a wizard. Stop. I'm not a
Ah,
wizard.
he's a wizard.
I'm not.
Wizard of Oz.
It's just one of these things that it's just, I'm a father. And what's the first job of a father? To teach.
Of course.
When we miss a lot as parents. We forget mommy and daddy is the name for God on the lips of children. We forget that. And so the goodness, the love that we share, that's what they're going to learn. If we teach them hate, they will learn hate. That's why, for me, that's why Jesus wanted the children with him. He said, "This is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven,"
Yep.
because a child, you can neglect a child, he will still love you. You can be mean to a child, he will still love you. You can abuse a child, he will still love you. It's very hard for us to do it once we have knowledge to do that. That's the cross that we have to carry.
Yeah.
And if Jesus Christ fell carrying his cross, who are we to think that we would not fall carrying ours?
Right.
So be strong, and enjoy. And that's what we're here for, to love each other and enjoy what we have,
Enjoy
and
what we're
enjoy,
doing.
yeah,
Oh,
and enjoy what we share
their
and
lives.
share. and share and giving to each other, like you give the gift of your music to us, and we are grateful because of the fact that we get to enjoy your music and enjoy what it is that you share with us, which is really an awesome thing. I mean, that's why I said it was so awesome that you said yes, because I know I asked you last week and I was like, please say yes.
Oh, of course.
And I
Thank you
was
to Myra D. She I don't know if she's here, but shout out to her. She's been our music distributor. And she's the one that told me. I said, yeah, I know Lawrence, of
yeah,
course.
yeah, I was like, hey, could you help me out? And she's like,
Of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. And it's just I've
Anytime.
had I've actually had to kind of balance because my mom's been in the hospital, and so
No?
that's been taking up a lot of my time and my concentration, which is understandable. You got to take care of your family, but yeah. Then I was like, no, I need to get back to doing what I'm doing, because she's like, quit bothering me, you know. He's like,
Well, I hope she's good. I hope she's good.
well, she's angry, so she's motivated, so
I
that's all that matters.
appreciate it.
So
No, anytime that you want, an interview, anything, I'm always, available. They will message me directly, and I try, to always be here for the people that actually support, which are the listeners, the
mhm.
music, and they
Oh,
buy the
most definitely.
music and they go to the shows. Because honestly, this is for them. Everything that we do, we make the time
Yeah.
to be here. We put out the music. We go to the studio. We go and do the shows. Everything is for them, and we're
No,
so
most definitely.
appreciative of all
And
the support that we get.
it's also, I believe that the more they get to hear you and understand your motivations and where this music comes from, they'll be more apt to request your music because they understand that this where this music comes from and why you sang this song this
Why
way
I
and what
chose to do it.
yeah, why you do it. And then plus also for those guys, just reminder, we have
Yay!
this Cindy Ramos Facebook, so that way you can go ahead and do that and be there. Uh, Thank you, Alfredo. Yeah, prayers for my mom. I appreciate you. Uh, uh, I am a believer, so thank you so very much. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, 2025 taking off. We're waiting for your new music. Hopefully, you can send it to
Ooh.
me as soon as possible. We can have you back. We'll talk about that
We
music.
will. We will
Yeah.
most definitely. So for 2025, we have so many plans. We've got, like I said, new music, new original music written by myself, and we've got new shows. We've got a new set list. We've got new photos. We're hoping to also have a new video. So we're so excited. We're so excited starting the new year because it's just the motive. It's like when you start a diet.
Hmm.
True
Yeah.
story, though. True
Yeah,
story.
yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Shout out to the guys, my band that has always been so amazing. They've always been, we've always been a team. And even though they give me a hard time, but
Well,
no,
I tell you what, why don't we just go ahead and let you go ahead and give your shout outs and remind
yeah.
people where to go. This is
Yeah,
all you
shout
by
out
yourself.
to my let's start with my drummer that's in Encinal. He's also my brother-in-law, Güero Garcia, Juan Güero Garcia. He plays drums with me. And to Javier Solano, my accordion player, my right-hand man, Israel Lara, my bajo sexto player, and Victor Almendaris, my bass player. And of course, Omar is part of the team that is not feeling very good right now, but I this is our team, and we've gone through so much together. We've always been a family. Also, my bajo sexto player that will help us sometimes whenever we are not able to have one of my original bajo player because of school, because of educational reasons, of course, to Amaro Gutierrez as well. And all these musicians aquí de Laredo, they are amazing. I am so lucky to have them. I am so lucky to be part of this family. Even though they say all these funny things to me as if I'm lucky to have that band. But I love them. I love them. I am lucky to have them. And I feel like this year is going to be a good year for us. We're getting ready, we're getting prepared, and our music is coming out, and we cannot wait to see for everybody to see what we have in store for them.
All right. Yeah. So a lot of people have been chiming in. That's good. And guys, thank you so
Norma
very much.
Salazar. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, Norma, thank you so very much for joining us, all the way from Michigan. Is it cold up there? Are you getting snow up there, Norma?
I
I've
hope
always,
so, 'cause there's no snow here.
I was thinking about that, how, there's Hispanics everywhere, which is really, awesome. But you have this small mentality. We live in this myopic world where we're very egocentric and we don't realize that it's everywhere, and I
Mm.
was just like, what do you mean there's Hispanics in the north? How is that
Oh yeah.
possible? What would they do up there? It's like they come across their first snow. Hey, can anybody tell me what all that white stuff on the ground is? It's because it's snow. But no, it's there. It exists everywhere. Tejano music is everywhere. Actually, a good for me, it's 47% of the stuff that the people are here in the United States that listen to our radio station. Of the 47%,
Wow.
of that 47%, something like 58% of it is here in Texas. The rest of it is throughout the United States. So it's really a huge chunk. The rest of it is abroad. The rest of it is Japan and you know uh, uh, Germany and all these different locations and stuff like that. So we have people listening to music everywhere.
So
So
shout out to all your listeners that you're talking about in Japan.
mhm,
Germany, you said you have listeners over there?
yeah.
Wish I knew the language, but if you understand me, thank you
No,
so much for
well
tuning in.
we have military bases over there. We have
Okay.
yeah
So
a lot
shout
of
out to all the military that is out there listening that support the Hanoi Conjunto music. We appreciate you. Thank you for what you do for us. And thank you for supporting all the artists that come onto your show, everybody that comes on here that you play the music for them. Not only me, all these Tejano Conjunto artists that, we work so hard to put our music out there. We appreciate everybody that's listening, all of you all that are tuning in, that took the time, that go on social media platforms and support. Thank you so much.
Yeah, most definitely. And to all of y'all that were working, that are still working.
Still
We
working. That's true.
yeah, we have a lot of people that are working and doing doing stuff, the first responders and everything else. And we've had tragedies already. It's already the first day of the year and we've already had some tragedies happen in Las Vegas and in New
Yeah.
Orleans, which is unfortunate. But this is the world that we
Right.
live in. And the best thing that we can do is try to make our little section of the world as best as possible. We that's where it starts here. And granted, it may feel like a drop in the bucket, but if everybody puts in their drop, then it's a lot of drops makes a gallon,
Mhm.
and then we can go from there. So thank you so very much, Cindy. I really do
No,
appreciate you for
thank you
joining us, man.
for
I
having me.
really do.
Thank you.
And we want to go ahead and leave with Mingo Special one more time. And I want to remind everyone that if you want to get some more information from Cindy, go check her out at
Make
her
sure
Cindy
to listen to me
Facebook.
also on all digital platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music. What else? I don't know. Amazon Music. Everywhere where you can
Yeah,
find music. Me and
yeah,
those special Cindy Ramos guys. And don't forget, we're going to be putting out some new music. I believe it's the beginning of February. Last of May is when we're going to be releasing new music. We hope that you all like it. If you all are interested, any booking information, you can email me, Cindy Ramos 2204 Gmail, or contact me on Facebook, any digital platform. DM me, I will answer you. And any information you want from Cindy Ramos y su conjunto, get in touch with us. We are on all social media platforms.
yeah. Or you can go ahead and get in touch with me, and I'll be sure to pass on your
Yeah,
information
or
to
for
Cindy.
everything.
Yeah, and we'll make sure that y'all guys get that information. Cindy Ramos, once again.
And if you want us to come to your town, because
Oh
we
yeah, that's
always have messages, when are you coming? When are you coming? You guys need to request us. You guys need to
yeah,
call the radio stations. You need to call the venues. You need to say, we want Cindy Ramos y su conjunto in, I don't know, Houston, in Dallas. And we're ready. We're ready, guys. We're planning. our new show. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be a good year for Cindy Ramos y su conjunto. We want to share it with everybody. So
Yeah,
contact us, request, and support.
that's a very good point. If you're one of those that says, "Man, they bring the same guys over and over again," the reason they do
You
that is
got
because
to
they
you
don't
got
know what you want.
to
They have
Yeah.
no idea what you want, and that worked the last time. That's why they do that. So go up to the managers, go up to the people, and tell them, "Hey, you know what? Bring Cindy Ramos. Tell them to bring her down, and they will, and it will happen." But they are guessing. They have no
Yeah.
idea what you want. So just tell them what you want to hear, and they will do it. That's how it works. Always
That's
request.
how it works. Because
Yeah,
they'll ask me, and really, it's not really up to me. That it really is up to the venues, to the promoters, and they want to hear from the people what they
correct.
who they want to bring. But it's kind of hard when in other words, I cannot be telling them. But if you guys want us to go, you gotta ask for it. You gotta request, and like
Mhm.
Lauren said, go up to the promoters, go up to the venues, to the shows, and request.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's how it
That's
works.
yeah, that's how it
Your voice was is much more powerful than you think. All you got to do is
Yes,
just
it is.
let
It
them
is. Yes.
know, and it'll work. And just do it, because it may be just you when you're there, but it could be 20 more of you that's before you and 20 more
Mhm.
after you.
Mhm.
You don't know that, but if you don't do it yourself, they'll never know. And you
Yeah.
know that guy may be thinking, man, who can I bring somebody else? And they'll go, oh, you know what? I love her. Let me go bring her. It can happen. That's
It
what it's
can.
going to do.
Mhm.
Barbie, thank you so very much, sweetheart. Do you have, what else do you got going on?
So yes, I want to say thank you to everybody again. Happy New Year. Thank you,
Thank
Miss Cindy
you.
Ramos, for being the first show of the Talk to Me T2M podcast of 2025. What a way to start it with Miss Cindy Ramos y su conjunto, the little firecracker of conjunto. I love this woman so much. I do. We will see
Yes,
you whenever
girl.
you come around to Houston, right there in the front, recording you and singing right beside you, my love.
Me too.
I love you so much. Thank you again. And tonight, your Barbie girl, your Barbie chick will be out there at Winners tonight for Thirsty Thursday for the first show of 2025 out at Winners with Los Desperados, Los Despos in the house tonight. A free show. Y'all come on out. You can meet me out there. And you know how, Lawrence, you were saying that we're going to all level up together. So this year, I kind of came up with like a little theme for 2025. We're going to strive to thrive in 2025
Love
There
it.
you go.
together. So
Very,
let's do
very,
this all
very,
together. Let's
very
thrive
awesome. Thank you so very much for sharing that. Cindy, once again, thank you so very, very much.
No,
sweetie, for
thank
being
you.
here.
Thank you. And thank you to all your listeners, everybody that
Mm.
commented, everybody that was on the show with us. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I hope to see you all very, very soon.
Yeah, and so we're going to leave you with, once again, with Mingo Special from Cindy Ramos. If you need any information, there is her Facebook, but she's there in all social media, so be sure you
Yes,
check her out.
everywhere.
And she's got some merch, she got some T-shirts, and she's got everything. So be sure that you go ahead and check that out, and support. The best way you can support your artists is go to their shows and buy their merch. That helps them immediately. Streaming their music is good. It's a good thing, but it doesn't pay as much, 0.007 cents per stream, but go to their shows, buy their merch, let them know that you support them 100%. That's how we level up together. It's a new year. Let's go ahead and start it right. Thank you so very much, Miss Cindy Ramos. I really do appreciate you. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.
And hasta luego. And just remember, if today was not your day, if you had a hard day today, just remember every day planes take off against the wind. You matter. You are loved. God bless. We'll see y'all next time.
Soy como el pájaro negro. tus labios y ese corazón. Tu amor ya me dominó. Fue tu llama de fuego la que me alcanzó. He caído y salir jamás no puedo. Me has rendido en tu rueda de fuego. Ay, amor, dame tu calor, dame tu calor, dame tu calor, dame tu calor.